Who's for a bit of forest footage? And I shall show you the plan. What it is, we've had these sports pitches in for 20 years. They built this bypass and they put these sports pitches in without drainage. And they've been wet and most of the year we can't get on. So the council got a company in who were building some houses up the top, and they agreed to put some drainage in. And as you can see from the lines here, that's the seeding they did in November and the drainage. But the problem is, we've had an independent expert say that it's not good enough. So the plan is today, I am going to run over this grass so that they can have a meeting next week and see what they can do to rectify it, which the only thing for me is rip it back up. So on top of that, when they seeded it, they didn't bring in fresh soil, they just filled it with clay, so that's not good. But cowboy springs to mind. But I've got to do my job, which is try and cut it, because like I said, it just doesn't dry up, it just stays wet. So we'll get a bit of footage on it. So 20 minutes cutting up to now. This whole field is 12,000 square meters, and if you said we were just over a third in 20 minutes, so you can cut roughly 12,000 square meters an hour. Cut it down to 2 inch. I can't go any lower because it's just it's up and down on the bits where they haven't rolled, but you can see how much grass we've took off. If you look at my hand there, it's up to the end of my fingers, so 4 to 5 inches of grass. So we've took 3 inches off, provided a nice cut. So on a flat football pitch during regular mowing season, this machine will leave a great finish. I mean, just as you come over here, it's even thicker. If you look at the grass here, it's a lot thicker there. You're talking nearly a hand's width in places. So we'll get the rest of it cut, then we can get these idiots back to see how we rectify it. But the only way I can see rectifying this is to re-drain it and then reseed it, because over there They haven't even rolled it after they've made marks with the machines. So you couldn't play football on this. I mean, there's a thing there. If you look at that hollow there, and then I mean that's the finish. You look at that, it's 2 inches lower. They haven't filled it in. So another one over here, big rut there. These are experts. They've paid them absolute fortune. So we'll get a bit more cutting done with our first. But this is a dirty ISX 3300. Great addition to our kit. What happened was, there's a little bit of land next to one of the council's playing fields, and the developers bought this bit of land off the farmer. And then what happened was, the developers decided they needed a footpath put through from our park that the council owned. So what they said was, what do you want? So the council needed some drainage. So the council said, you do the drainage, you can have the bit of land for footpath. And here we are, and this is what we get, is crap, cheap job. Bearing in mind, this company, this multi-million-pound company, is going to make probably £4 or £5 million off this little estate. So the 50-60 grand to drain it properly would have been a drop in the ocean to keep everyone happy. Instead, it's probably going to end up where solicitors are involved, because it's not going to plan, and it all wants scrapping and starting again. So that's pretty much it. That's the first out on some big areas. It's a big machine, it's a fast machine, it can cut a lot of grass. It's just a shame it was a bit of a bog today to cut it, but it's done what we need to. Now they can get the meeting and we can go from there. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.